Sound me freely.
Ethel, you don't have anything to prove. And then I suddenly transformed. Yeah, definitely. Sure. And thank you too. It's not just that he looks like me, but... he's Mobius. Right? We'll intercept the enemy troops, engage them while they're still advancing. They won't get their hands on the colony. It's true. It's something I noticed before. True. I feel the same. Huh? We don't need to take any more lives. I'm worried I didn't play well. On that day, he shook my belief. Why do I look like that? Staying here, are you? Thank you. We appreciate it. Now's your chance! Move it! Gondor! You guys are a silver colony. You sure about this? That gear must be a high-rank colony, because that is the legacy that Mio left me. And my answer, when you take all of that away...
I accept your offer.
Right. And that was priority number one. Thanks for the room. You cleaned it out just for us. All right. Yeah. Let's check it out. Where are we? That's why we came back. It's called sadness. And would she even want that? Impossible. No. I believe you. All right. Yeah. We'll build it for ourselves. I think I remember something about them being pretty highly ranked. Tell me, what would possess you to side with them? No matter what. Understood. Then we'll have to go do just that. I think we're actually fine. So we have to change it! You're really a mechanic? From Colony 30? I'll shatter every bone in my body! If that's what it takes! What was he lying about? It would be good to meet her again. Our real enemy, finally. Mobius are the ones doing that! We can go across those islands. The others looked so happy. Now's the time. Let's send her on. Her voice deserves to be heard.
What's this?
We don't have permission to engage. Maybe you'd let us do something to help out with that. And the jailers? Right. You'll be going hungry today. So that I can treasure those final moments. What that connection truly means. Yeah. If we smashed your flame clock, it would alter the equation. Mio. Something's made a fine mess of them. Gondor, are you sure? I don't think that's it. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, everyone.
That means now and always.
So let me tell you. Guernica told us to come here. There has to be something. Back then, on that day, why did you look so sad? I don't know everything. There's actually quite a bit. Someone you promised to live with for the rest of your life. He must have been very important to Monica. Lance! The front line! Guys, get back! Yeah. In we go. Sucks to be you. Sorry, guys. Your grief. Well, that's one thing taken care of. What did you say was gone? She's your mother. A few more stairs. We might finally discover the way to free the world. End Mobius's reign. The world we have now.
No, what the spark?
That looks to be all of them. It flows straight out, connecting to the lake outside the castle. So that's what you look like. What about the east route? He's mad. Thank you so much for all this. Oh, right. I don't care! Sorry about that. Just let us explain. After that, we'll let you have the final say. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us. They may have already anticipated our moves. Muamba and Kamaravi, you brought them back close to their homecoming. Don't ask why, but I don't think we're going to like this. Glad to hear you say that. I was pretty worried. It's not your fault, Kite. But ultimately, we chose to fight and kill them. Yeah, has to be. Or maybe, more than anything. Anything? A console!
I'm afraid.
We appreciate it. I was set on protecting Mio, protecting all of you guys. This is where the logs run out. Let's search the surroundings. Yeah. All accusations aside, we're really strapped for food. On that day, you... Like that baby we saw. Well, in that case, it's only fair then that we destroy this annihilator. Huh? Name? Mio, look over here. He's waiting. For me. About that. That's life. I guess. I will. To the end. Yeah. That was the idea. If it please you, I'd love to hear more about your world, Your Majesty. We're obliged to use it. We can make a difference. Don't let it get to you. Got it. We'll grab a new batch for you. You'll understand when you see it. We'll let you know once we're ready to go. Yeah. I didn't think they'd have an ace up their sleeve. I got careless. For now, let's do what we came for. Yeah, that'll work. The place where everything began. A map. Life from the people of the city. Colony 5. Then I'll be... good. Yeah. I asked her to. I figured it might help. How can I give it a rest? I think that should be far enough. Oh. Let it go, guys. But why? I mean, it was time for him to return home.
Huh?
Around this time, the whole area is shrouded in it. Fight, struggle, they're just words. Sorry for getting you involved. And yet, we're the ones that give meaning to it. Monica, the cradles are in that transport. Yes, Your Majesty, as you wish. I meant getting old. Is that what that is? Right. We could only react so fast thanks to your quick thinking. I won't. Was that a supply drop? After that, nobody said so, but we were all thinking it. What? No, you can't mean it. Don't worry, we'll win. No one's dying on our watch. Never again. Sounds a little rowdy over there. Right. Only something as big as Ouroboros or Mobius could make these. And once you're no longer shackled by the rules of the flame clock, you can accept a different reality. What? I don't see why not. Glad to have you with us, Melia. No. To Colony Omega. The Kavesi Queen is there. No. I see it's far too risky now. I wished for the unthinkable. It's just us and Zed. But there's no one around. Recall what he said. We know that they're hunting us. Really? Terrible altar, built upon countless lives. We'll keep on running. To that sword. Hey, Senna, everything's fine. Let's go somewhere we can talk. Is that all right? It's a guard outpost at the castle rear. No, to tell the truth. Ethel, you retreat and shore up your defences. All right. In 3 days. We'll just have to fight back. Hey, Chris. Tell me something. Those who can leave their legacy. Silly. We'll help you out too. Ready whatever supplies you need. Then we can go. Well, your eyes are red. You've got to set these people free! Shania! Heads up, enemies at 2 o'clock. Go tell the main force. You've worked so hard to get where you are. Yeah. See you. Sorry. Well then, shall we try asking them? That might be the quickest way. Huh? Oh. It only starts after an extended period, after our bodies start to heat up. Just what are you? Then stop holding out and just tell us. Huh? So we have to fight. Forever isn't it. I think... No, I understand. Let's go then. And this time, we'll succeed. That's enough! So it's their fault. Maybe I'll pinch it as well. We don't really enjoy being hunted. The hunter's role is more our speed. Looks like it's going well. Where are you going?
He can do it!
It's wrong, and we have to correct it. This feeling. It's like it's calling to us. Please, just be careful. Melia. Oh, right. I don't really want to imagine that. Then I'll take it. They want us to flicker out. It's N. Just for that, you gave those two an impossible choice! What's up? Got it. To honor M's wishes. What you think you know isn't the whole truth. So I just pulled it free. Juniper! All right, Alexandria. I understand you now. That's not me! The world is... bad. Huh, I never thought of it like that. Yeah, I guess we shouldn't stay in one place for too long. It's okay. If we go a bit further, we can get back in the channel. Colony Zero? Wow. They did seem like more than regular soldiers, but that's wild.
When I truly need its... strength. Ah, right.
I don't imagine you called just to shoot the breeze. For Senna's sake. And for that girl she trusts. Let's hope not. Sometimes we're left with no other choice. Yes, of course we'll help. There you go. Ethel! Yes, I see your point. I guess we're in the best position to take this on. All right, we'll take a look. All we did was give things a little push. I'm sure you'd have managed this by yourself, is it? No, it's nothing. Noah. Well, proving a negative isn't really possible.
For the greater good!
You won in the end. Yoren! Huh. The war between Agnes and Keves, and the consoles. We can all go. What is it about then? Why become Mobius? That's how they found out. Before becoming Ouroboros, I never realized. Riku, what does that mean then? That's him. Ethel's sworn rival. Something on your mind, Mio? If both of you are willing to go that far, then he seems worth meeting. Those Levnesses... An icon just popped up. Over your head. If we get any closer to Colony 9, we're just going to end up getting surrounded. Yeah, we'll be all right. It'll help, in the long run. That's what life is all about. Searching to find that answer. Well, you know, we do owe you for helping us before. Well then. Guys, pull back to the cave. It's all my fault. They're still far off. They haven't spotted us. She must have served as consul for Keves too. What? If the moment could have lasted forever, outside these narrow bounds. You! Annihilation events? You mean, maybe Garrett could help us? Hey! Over here! Let's get going. We have to get Mio out! Thank you.
Huh?
Like me. When you had us locked up. The flame clock! The Mobius is requesting what? Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that. Ethel! No, it's... You said it. Sure. Ethel, are you sure? We can't. N. But still. Senna, we'll do all we can. Alex, the only thing we need to focus on is our target. That's one thing to aim for, at least. It's us they want to capture. I'm going to engage the Levnesses on the left-hand side. A Chris original? I wanted to change it. We've no choice. We're going to have to head back. Is that why you arranged the attack? And the soldier, he was so pleased about it. Clinging to the past, obsessively. He doesn't seem the type to have any ulterior motives. What's wrong? Mio?
Oh, and Riku?
Or maybe it's just something completely different from the colonies we know. Mr. Salmon.
Thanks.
You mean you weren't on very good terms? It was a team effort. This alarm's worrying. Head for the war room. Oh, just now, I felt his essence brush past me. I know who's playing. Huh? And your demands? Somewhere here in the mid-level? Cheers, Maxie. We owe you. And sorry for the hassle. But... What? But you... His end would be by his design. There's a reason we met. Are you really sure? Yeah. We only have to follow them to find out. They can't have gone too far. Is it an effect of becoming Ouroboros? Like she said herself, this is the beginning. True. R's withdrawn her troops, but I'm still uneasy. Everything's going exactly how she planned it. The day of homecoming. In Colony 14. We don't know what lies ahead, so let's go carefully. And then there's... I think her ability to accept people's words up front is one of her best points. Why did you do it? Are you okay? Oh, yeah. I only tweaked a few notes in a score from my previous colony. We say bit dim tonight, or looks brighter than usual, eh? And then you had to walk it alone. What about the love Mio had for them? Just think, they were the lives of your own kin. Are those? Say, do you know where she's gone? I'll change it. I want nothing more. Kite's always been annoyed at being second best. Ethel? Yoren. Is that it? We'll prove you wrong. Huh? Yes. Ah. This is awful. And why now? Why has he appeared before me? Have a look around. Take anything that could come in useful. Thank you. As the city's concerned too, we shouldn't decide alone. As befits a queen, you're always thinking about your subjects. Right. Mio. So then, these soldiers would have to be, if we can just get to them, without being spotted. A world with the freedom to choose! Yeah, we were all there. Every one of us. You really do come across as an instructor. Yeah, you're right. Let's first search for clues in the module warehouse. Punishing someone with a promotion, that's so bizarre. And to come out smiling, we all have to choose where our lives take us. Zed. That might be a little tight for us, but we can certainly try. More like, they're all officers. Huh? Everyone all right? I'll wash it. It'll be as good as new. But we're fighting on our own terms. We'll be seeing this through. How does it look, Riku? Can you get it in working order? Wow. Kamuravi. Even if humans were gone, it would shine on, illuminating the land beneath. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about. We'll be waiting outside. Uni? You okay? Head for the exfiltration point. We've unfinished business. Only 2 things were important to him. You might be right on the mark. It's hard to sort fact from fiction. Nia? Everything all right?
Sure, but I don't need to use your sword.
Huh. That looks like them all. Alex? Did you hear me? What are you doing there? It becomes like the bigger one. All the creatures do it. But we never change that much. Let them hear us roar. Oh, just... You're a genuine good egg, Uni. Candidates? They're clearly aware that we're coming. The world doesn't just vanish because you've closed your eyes. They've marked us all as a target. So please, let us further your goal. Look, we want to talk. If you could just open up a bit. Xeon. So that's why. I don't want you hiding it. Possibly. We can't turn back now. We can't allow their deaths to have been in vain. Kite! Senna, give us your honest opinion. Do you think she's an enemy? You'll do great. I know it. A burden, perhaps. Are you ready, Senna? Ugh. Do you still consider Colony 30 your enemy then, Alexandria? People shouldn't have to make such heartbreaking choices. What was that word you used? Spouse? That is all. Well, that's the first. Once we're inside, we pick the right opportunity to proceed through the hangar. Huh? Doesn't matter. I need to know. What was he thinking back then? Over there! You did the right thing, in my opinion. You're heading out as well. Let's talk to her first, like he said. We should try to learn more. Alexandria? You've been looking sad all this time. We should try to head back soon. Are you okay? The commander can be intense. Don't stop at clothes. What is it? If the map is correct, the auto balancer should be in that housing. Come on, you have to understand. The consul, Mobius. She's more dangerous than you know. We'll find it, I'm sure. How are you feeling, Ethel? All right then. The world. Well, one thing's for sure. I'd like to believe them. But after our homecoming, what's left? Yeah. What? Only one choice left to us. That is strength! For us to move forward, we must! Think about it. How would they have known where we'd be? Some of them are wounded. Thank you for always having believed in us. I may end up doing that. If only I'd made the right choice. It's just a change of place. I don't get what the problem is. Gondor! We'll look for information on the terminal in the data archives, like before. And you're entitled to that. Say what you will, but they've got a good colony over there. You just had to keep walking that path. All right, now that that's decided, where should we begin? But I figure, isn't discovering that our real objective here, right? So you've been doing this over and over again, then? Please listen to us. We didn't come here to fight you. About a ship that could brave the Great Sea. Well, we're surrounded. But before you do...
I'm gonna need a new weapon for that.
Hold on until after he's done. I still can't stop shaking. D, you scum! You're that scared of Monica? Cradles. Not at all. Understanding each other better isn't a bad thing, is it? So you're unturned up. That alone isn't so bad. You should have seen yourself. Ashira? Well, either way, things can't stay like this forever. And after we've got the info, if it's like Mio said, and they've been running an experiment out of Omega, so this is your old colony, Mio. Let's see what kind of place it is. So, Kevez, Agnes, if either of them decide to put up a fight, don't kill them. Uni. He knows the frustration of not living up to his own standards. And that really struck a chord. Where are they? It's too powerful. Lance! You hope to live more. But there are personal items that have been left behind though, right? Great. Do you know where Rosanna could be? I promise you, we will seize the future. The will to choose our actions moment to moment. Cave entrance, huh? But it wasn't you. It was M. How long would it take to build? If Kevez is after him, then maybe he wasn't our enemy after all. What? These monsters! Is that fair? If that's how you feel, I'll be more than happy to keep using it.
I really can't call my weapon, though.
Then how about the city? They have medical facilities there. It's her. That's the real Queen of Agnes. Ashira, don't underestimate her. She's not like anything else you've fought. How about if we went with you? We're quite well travelled around Ionios now. There are plenty of places we could show you around, I'm sure. When did you two... I thought I wanted to know. And yeah, maybe to you we were like birds. I can't help but wonder. Would I have been able to save you? Melia? Luckily, we don't have any colonies south of here. Anyway, we should hurry. Let's smash the flame clock and free everyone. Yeah. It's something else. Travis, Monica, we just heard about this cooking contest. Not quite. There's still unfinished business. Mio. Whoa! Yeah. No more taking it easy. Let's make this happen. Chris. She's an Offseer too. If what happened hadn't, then to rip this world apart. But how do you live without hope? Then let's go. Let's go over this again. Can't be a coincidence. Quickly. We need to get in before it gets light. Good. This way. Yeah. Night. Yeah. You were a week away from your homecoming. Talking about avoiding casualties. You know that includes you too, Ethel, don't you? Agnian troops. That's what's hitting us! Well, now we know. In terms of sheer power, they're the ones with the advantage. We should avoid a direct confrontation. Mio. We learned something pretty interesting, though. The fact remains, it was us that destroyed your clock. Therefore... Hold on. It's going to be okay. What do you mean? True. Who'd have thought you'd chomp on a raw potato or admit to lacking a spine? You're right. Time to move, then. Chris, you'll see. Watch. Well, where should we go to get started? When you put it like that, all we can do is move forward. We have to. Juniper said not to worry, so let's not worry. Don't worry about it. Chris, I wondered why you smiled back then. Weird. This wasn't on the map. Yeah. I know they were only hollow vessels. Well, this was... unexpected. Taking a long, hard look at myself. Zed and Mobius. Must they be our enemy? Come on. Something wrong, Mio. Our rank, it is copper, right? Monica. That's right. And it really shouldn't have been. Or rather, Mobius. They must be connected somehow. You're full of it! Why? Seems so sad. Here. So don't feel like you need to be doing anything special for us, Uni. With these things? If that's how you really feel, then let us help you. Good question. Please tell us what you know. Everything. Tell him thanks for taking us in, no questions asked. I felt completely powerless. M's feelings? Sure. No problem. But why? So, what will you do now? What's your goal? Okay, let's have a quick breather and then start the search. We call it the homecoming. Chris, what do you mean you're good? You've even managed to secure a nearby ether deposit. I'm a bit jealous. Noah. Nice to meet you, I guess. Is safe with us. The throne room. Please, no. We're not running away. Not after all this. Just past that gate, we'll find the Colony 11 garrison. Hey, Travis. Everyone should be free to choose how they want to live their life. Wasn't Ethel the same? And what for? That's just... Looks like you've caught the spa bug, Izzard. You said that you were monitoring us earlier. So, Uni. You were brought up by him, right? No way. Ethel! Alex! You said it yourself. Oh, nothing in particular, really. It's just kind of a habit. Huh? You think so? You're right. Both of you are right. Your Majesty! Well, but... why are you inviting us to join you? That should be us good for food now. Seems out of the blue. Stop being so cocky. Monica! All he's saying is that we should play it safe, careful. I don't get it! I don't see people that way. Come on. Up you get. Again? We've brought their belongings.
Huh.
What are you after? Do it. Yeah, good idea. Let's split up and have a look around. Maybe now. If you'd permit me, I'll gladly lend you my strength. But you could die. Something's... Yeah, we could just wind up killing her. This is the fate that Shania chose. Sure, we'll handle it. Do you have an idea, Tyon? Hey, don't think of it like that. You drew a pretty sharp line in the sand there. She felt regret. Just like you did. Yeah, me too. We want to pass it on. Feelings. And the soldier, he was so pleased about it. Sometimes it's hard to judge, huh? What we're supposed to be protecting. Right! Huh? Did you say something? Kite was smiling. Do you really not recognize us at all? Where's Mio? Yeah, guess he didn't like heights after all. Deja vu, or something like that. Yeah, looks like it.
Come on, you're not.
Monica from the city, she told us about you. And it looks like I was right. Do you have any idea who the culprit might be? Monica! No need to fight. No need to take life from others. Wait, why am I... What happened to you? Yeah, a cradle transport for the colonies. You can use that as a diversion. This might be going over my head, but it sounds like a struggle. Someone once showed us it was possible to live life as we wanted to. Lance!
Yeah, it's too strong.
Yeah, kinda. You consoles are all the same, aren't you? Mio. Thank you, Tyon, for looking out for us. Again, why does she look so sad? As the man who gave us a goal and the ability to choose, just bear with us. Forget about that. At least we've got something to aim for. The actions you believe to be correct don't always lead to good outcomes. Thank you. How so? That smaller Amu over there. It starts little, but grows over time. All right. What's this? We had everything handed to us. Back then? I've never used this kind of blade before, but all the techniques I can use with it are flashing before my eyes. Just who decided that this was how it should be? You've defended this place for so long. Why? Because you're strong. Only lack of choice! That's why we're stuck. Umming and ahhing. Better than being stuck in the past. And we never properly thanked you. Roger. Starting mission. That's a good tune. Levness is to scout something out. I wonder what's going on at Lambda. Oh. Got you. That's not it. The consul earlier turned Mobius. Oh, really? Even stopping time. What's so funny? Sparks. They look like they're in their early terms. Why's that? And also, supplies from the castle are allocated based on rank. I get the feeling we should interfere as little as possible. You can. Yes, but not now. What about them? They could attack us at any time. Let's proceed with caution. I haven't a clue. But what does it all mean? True. Which is why, whether we follow them or not, we need to think carefully. You took the wrong path.
It's not silly. I believe in you.
That pain was the price. What Kamaravi paid for freedom. You asked me once if I would keep moving. Hold on. Is Gondor We'll check out those tunnels. Tyon, has this been bothering you? I felt a lot more nimble there, like the way you usually fight. As for the heat, we can probably figure something out.
Of course you'll make it. We all will. Okay.
Seems like that's the way to go then. Or rather, maybe Shania was the trigger for all this. Everyone deals with things in their own way. Checking our status, the war, watching for info updates. The Cloud Keep, you say? Why do you keep calling Monica that? She's incredible. Got it. We're here today to ask for your advice. Is that even... Mobius is the consuls. Yeah, we know where to go. The city. So Tell us what happened. Don't worry about it. You heard Ethel, right? Back then, on that day, why did you look so sad? Telling us to make a world where everyone can smile. Zed! We'll head out there to look for them. What's happened? I promise you, we won't waste this gift. Yeah, one thing led to another. Think about that later. How do we get out? But Riku's right. No more crazy antics in the name of helping each other out, okay? Like you said, Tyon. Sounds like Ouroboros got involved in the past. A door? What's it doing in a place like this? For our future selves. Thanks to you, we're alive right now. We just want to pass through. We're not looking for trouble. Doesn't it wear on you? Acting like that. I thought they pitied those of us left behind. I proved to be just like him. Of the future that was meant to be. We must protect. It's not our old friends that we're fighting here. I'll ask again. The intentions they left behind. They turned into us. Melia. Hear us roar. Yoren. If Mio's saying she has to go there, we do. Just watching you made my heart go pitter-patter. So that's it! That's what you're getting at! I can't. A flame clock? It's what she'd want. I'm certain of it. Huh? How to tackle the vortex, then? Well then, we'll do whatever it takes! Well, medical supplies specifically. We thought Colony 4 might need them. I see. But if this was so long ago, then that man must be... Yeah. I barely remember it. But yeah. Wait, is that... It's still the right thing to do. Right. Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's report back into Juniper. But that doesn't have to mean everything's changed between us. There. You're all free now. What would they be doing here? Gondor, if you still want to go after all this, I won't stop you. Just because we're watching. In that case, I'm telling you to drop it right now. I thought you were going to the castle. Riku! Pass me the controls! That she was born from Monica. At least, we gave them hope. Then I guess we'll have a fight on our hands. Sorry. I didn't mean to complicate matters. It's true. If they relocate somewhere further away from us, everyone's lives will be more peaceful. No idea. Let's leave QBB in Travis's hands and go track down Ethel. It's all been leading to this. It did? It deserves to end. I'm only human. I see. Thank you. That's truly heartening. That voice. Ethel? Yeah, that light. I was wondering if it had anything to do with us. Captain Triton, I get what you're saying, I do, but not to mention... Anyway, I think we've done what we can here. Can they really come to terms with that? It looks even bigger, seeing it up close. Beyond that is a residential zone. From there, there's a road to the castle's main gate. Does she have someone in mind herself? There's someone out there special to her. Still on guard, huh? So those soldiers... She's just fleeing them at us against their will, trying to beat us down. It's hard to put into words, but something's off. Outside these narrow bounds. Are you also against us trying to find out about it? Sorry, you didn't have to help. That's why you invited us, isn't it? But still. She was smiling. Any requests for us? Is that why you made Yoren and Chris into Mobius? Ethel! But then who's the other one? We told you before, we didn't do this for any reward. Huh? Oh, no, it's not that. Keep your head screwed on. Okay? Huh? Hold it! Something's here! It's like they're not trying to survive here at all. Do you get that impression? What? Who can tell? As you wish. It's your call. So what you mean is you were testing us? Mio, is this the Agnian Battalion? No, don't worry about it. Thank you, Majesty. Mio? That was the real you! But this can't be good. Brush off the embers that fall on your coat, right? It may be best if we strike first. For Ethel's sake, we have to destroy the Annihilator! I've only met him in the memories that Em showed me, though. That means... Many thanks. We'll be outside the Cloud Keep. An emergency assembly. Okay, let's go. No, today's been a bit much. Even so, we have to keep thinking. I know why you were smiling back then. I get what you meant now. Nonetheless, Lucky 7 is something we'll have to cherish as we go on. From now on, I want us to avoid combat as much as possible. So then you're saying we can finish this thing right now? By ourselves? So is that why you stormed the castle? Colony 9? So Xeon then? We got her out safely. We'll be your guides while in the city. Make sure you don't lose your bearings. Of course. Yeah! 3 more months. That's all we need. We understand. We won't tell anyone.
Yeah. Sheaf?
That makes sense. So that's what Y used when reviving Mwamba and the others. Back then, if we hadn't met each other, we wouldn't be here like this now. I was terrified. I think I get it now. The meaning behind the smile. For sure. I'm with you. We won't tell anyone about what Q said. It must be really painful for the people who never got the chance for closure. I did it for her. You seem to take it all in your stride. None of this surprises you. That's true, but there was something else about them. What's the problem? And what if they fit you with a new clock? First, we get to those containers without being spotted. Were it to... Thank you. You will be welcome there. It wasn't exactly one-on-one. Did you enjoy your break? We now know his power is vast, far greater than any of the others in Mobius. And breaking out of your shell, scrambling in desperation for a way to escape despair. That's not what I call being weak. All right, we'll drill them well. Why are we seeing them off? But that way, we should be able to swing round the back. Then, it's in and out, fast as we can. I think that I just said I won't refuse, but there's something I want to change. And to do that, I have to change myself. Ouroboros doesn't end with us. You're too slow. And the channel they use for it is here. That is, since we're friends now and all. Are you all right? All right, let's punch clear through. But it just breaks my heart that was the only smile they could choose. I see. Okay, to Omega. Repentance. Lands. We are still alive. If you tell us what that's about, a dead end. Need to stay focused. One little mistake, and it's over. We are. Looks like that takes care of that. Understood. We'll be fully prepared. You can't beat us. We've been through far worse than this. I was just thinking that you're still the same old friend from back then. I want to repay those smiles. Yeah. You said the colony's flame clock was a fake. What did you mean by that? But you weren't born solely for the world's sake. I don't suppose you'll step aside for us. Gotcha. That said, we are indoors. Move fast, but keep your eyes peeled.
We can.
Yeah. He means business. Good. No, it's not embarrassing. That's not it. I guess there must still be more to this feature. For weak people like us. If something happens, you tell us immediately, okay? Huh? I see. So that's why you trusted that guy. Who's the commander for that one again? Huh? Is it something to do with how Mobius and Ouroboros have fought over the ages? I say we go out and find them. If we're going to get to the vortex, we'll need your help. Think about it. Why is it that the moon shines? Probably. Sometimes you don't really get to know someone until you've clashed first and then sorted out your differences. Come on. But why? I mean, it was time for him to return home. So if we got you 6 more, you could complete the ship.
No, I'm not worried about him.
The Queen of Agnes is already free. Distract them, however you can! Riku, thanks a lot. Ah, I think I get it. Of the future. Ashura! Yes, I see. I am... Right. I hear you.
We don't have your talent. All we can do is slash and shoot each other.
Right. If you don't mind, could we attend this technology summit of yours? I know what you're thinking. Doesn't look easily traversable, does it? Whatever Mr. Salmon said, he was pretty ardent about it. We'll help you out too. Where am I? That's just the sadness speaking through you! We'll join you. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, I see. Then I'm sorry to have made such an unreasonable demand of you. Well, maybe another time then. Lands! That means we're going to have to find a way to search this vast expanse. It'll be tough. Yes, but you can't just... Okay. They're all empty! Tyon, the sensors. What was the Colony Force soldiers' search radius with the fog out? I don't know. I can't guarantee that things will go smoothly for you after, though. Wait. Are you the commander? She said you'd know where the queens are. They're hollow. There's no will behind their actions. But we have to be realistic.
Riku?
Follow me. I'll continue down the road. I see. It was difficult to find time before, since you had to worry about the flame clock. Mio, didn't you say before all this could be Mobius? Ultimate vessel? I feel like I know what Mobius is. I get it now. They did seem kind of slow to respond. Sure thing. Let's go to Michiba Canteen then. Our true selves. Huh? All right. This will be the last battle. How, then? Alex! We'll rest here today, then head out at first light. You'd pull back your troops? In this situation? There's no point. Your Majesty! Please! Disengage the limiters.
I've always told you we're a team, haven't I? Of this world. It's so brutal and relentless.
Chris. He's our friend. From Colony 9. Triton, you said the pot was dropped somewhere, didn't you? Colony 9, Special Forces Unit. So that's it.
I've seen exactly what you can do.
Looks like it's going to be a real pain getting through here. Yes, Your Majesty.
Right, Yorn?
I know who you are. Why? But that common will, it was reason enough to stick together. I guess that's his name. Okay. Don't know why I'd ever refuse. We'll give our stuff a once-over, then get going. The old man, he did say there's a proper way for getting in the water. Agreed. Gondor, if she's ever stuck in a rut, I wonder if we'll be able to console her in the same way. Mwamba, salvage is an important service. What? They bring new recruits there too, for basic training. Yeah, we should give the good news to Colonies 4 and Lambda while we're at it. Daughter? You mean... That'd be really great, actually. Right, we'll do that. We finally made it, huh? Right. That smile might be it. I was thinking about what you said. Look, you'd made it, Yoren! There's a lot of them. This'll be a battle of attrition. We've got no choice. How many were on the survey team? The castle is in our hands now. We can't all make it out. However, a single unit should stand a chance. Ethel! It's me! It's Noah! But this isn't okay. Well, There won't be anyone in the containers. That's fine. Okay, let's move. We should be able to catch up to them if we follow their tracks. So you're using them to investigate? What about the other Mobius? Well, we'd better get out there and help her. Yeah, obviously. So we'll take a detour through the hovering reefs to the right and swing around behind the castle. If we seek out the city, maybe we'll find answers. They wash away the belongings of the dead as part of a ritual. It's an understated affair. Roger! Wait. We already packed it all up. Ah! So that's your now, I suppose. Don't feel like you owe us anything. What was that? Majesty, you know Guernica. Listen to yourself! No. They must be humans just like us. How can you toy with people's lives like this? You think this is fun? Understood. Yeah, gladly. If Monica's okay with it. But what were they after? So you think giving us your location will make us trust you? Tyon, what's up? Riku, if we find any nice gemstones, should we bring them to you? Desire? Why am I crying? That's funny. I'd never noticed that before. Huh? I'd have to agree. Next time we'll think twice about who really needs punching. In any case, I didn't realize at all. I've never noticed it before. But not you. Triton. What was that? Just up ahead might be Riku's treasure.
What about the last match? You did way better than everyone else.
I don't know if it'll reach her. Can't believe it. But we need answers. Or maybe still does. Here they come, guys! You just didn't want your friend to be hurt. Shall we leave it at that? It's a song. There's something that I forgot to tell you. Yeah, that's true. But because we're travelers, in the here and now, for honest, we get chased, we run. Easy. We might have to prepare for the worst case scenario. Come on! Come on! Come on! What's going on? We shouldn't be here. So it's set. Our new goal. Wine later. It's time! Let's go and see. We should cherish that. We're on it. I'm seeing signs of patrols. Was it Colony 4?
Yoren?
Of course we will. They couldn't find us in that cave in Neil Valley, right? We're here. Thanks to you. Now I can say definitively, there are things in this world. I see where you're coming from. Do you think there's anything we could do, Lance? Coming! All right. I guess we'll need to mount a proper search for her. I think I'd rather take the safe route. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out what's right myself. We won't get in the way. Is that okay? Still, no matter how slim a chance we might have, it's a chance. Yeah, roger that. So then, basically this is our entrance.
Magic?
And that's the real battle here. To find that answer! Yeah. We're breaking through. So, I feel I have to do this. You know? Roger that. Right? There was never a reason for any of us to fight in the first place. Yeah. I think it's best if we let nature take care of the rest. That's why I'm here. Ouroboros and the Sword of the End have. They brought us this far, so it sounds like we'll need quite a lot of Mithrice this time. Of course not. We're doing fine here, Boliaris. If the world won't let us choose. Yeah, will do. Got you! You're being overrun. Yeah, we're following it. No, I don't think we should doubt that they really did come under attack. If we don't, this place is done for. And to them, Ouroboros only spelled trouble. You'll have to kill our friends here. Are honoured in a special service. Sounds ominous. How our lives are supposed to go. On Origin. You can become stronger still. I know it. Well then, we'll leave the girl to you. Is that all right, Senna? She sure had a lot of faith in me. Yeah, I think so too. It's time to get to work. Let's check out the loose threads we've uncovered. Maybe the Ansels carried the seeds and they ended up here. I'm sure they'll be overjoyed. Teach. About the past. It's okay. Swallow it down quickly and you'll probably be fine. Boliaris! Still, the more that can escape, the better.
Who are?
Oh yeah? All right, we'll keep a lookout. You don't say. Yeah. Who are they? The Kavesi are after you, right? We can ask Riku to fix it up. Will that be okay with you? There's nothing in here! They're all empty!
I think I'll pass.
But if we see something similar to what he remembers, it might jog his memory. Sorry? Shall we go, Mio? Huh? Oh. We can gloat if it makes you feel better. We can plan, now that you've joined. It all gets a bit blurry. We followed the right route. Same here.
To visit Riku, since it broke.
Content. Guys, let's live. I'm not sure I can keep up with that energy of his. Finish him off! Mio. I'm just joking. You were counting on us. Yeah, I did. But you're saying it's possible she's still alive somewhere today. Is that it? Sleep well? Even if there's no one to actually see off, we have to atone for that. Could we see your supplies? That would give us a good idea of where you fall, rank-wise. But why?
Don't talk like that!
Oh. Good morning. We're prepared for that. Are they content at the end? We can free you from your flame clock. Does the place stand out? That's why you've been trying to wipe us out. No, I'll have some. Who is this girl? Where did she come from? For a soldier, she's awfully... By the way, I wanted to ask about the Pharaon. I suppose there's no way to use them anymore. Are you all right? What? Right. You spread your true wings! Yeah. Is that... You don't have much time left on yours, do you? We can help you with that, so if you just... Yeah. I hope so too. I only tweaked a few notes in a score from my previous colony. Yeah, let's go. The first Ouroboros. With any luck, we can lead them the wrong way. Lands? If we are going to be running, we might as well have some kind of aim, right? Okay. Let's start with names. Ours are... This one might have different abilities than that K guy. I'm well aware that you don't trust me, I'm just speaking aloud here. Let's go! If the front line breaks, we're all dead! Teach! Be careful! That's no regular Kavesi soldier! Mio, can you tell us more about Colony Omega? We can get down from the left side. It's reassuring enough just being the way you are. Did you know about the Agnian troops, Tyon? Okay, let's give her a hand. So you're the consul for Colony 11. Grey, huh? I see. I honestly thought you were M back there. Mio. We can use the terrain for defensive advantage. First, we need to hurt their morale. Teach? What just happened? Is something up with Kairi? Harvesting our lives to cling to life. No. He's fine. Not at all. Honestly, that seems like the most natural thing of all. Let's take this to Colony 4. It was your smile. Chris? Or maybe... Yeah, about us. Got it. The consul's here. Did you come to gloat? Over there. 20 on the right. The reason we became Ouroboros. The reason the world looks like this. Let's leave it for now. Transporting the girl should take priority. No. We'll go. A judgment, is it? Agreed? Void. What? His wish that I would come to find value in all things. Gondor, you knew M. What's that? So if that's an option we can take. But I think we've grown a lot closer as a result. I feel like I know you better.
Huh?
Onigiri. We've brought your soldier as you asked. So what now? Mio! Are you okay? Was I really content? So you understand. Thank you. As if she's all alone in the world. Mobius are still out and about. Our friend Yoren! Yeah. And that's what makes a colony. A short time later, I put in to become an officer. You want me to end every one of them? Knowing when to be close and when to let go. It's the officer melody we've been playing. We just need to play it again now. That's what's hitting us. Well, now we know. Ashira! Look out! And if that leads to better results in combat, you can get your hands on even more goods. Who knew there was a place like this beneath the castle? If Mobius can do something like that, how come they haven't used it before? Just look at how the world is for us. It would never allow us to take any other form. Looks like we got played. They're the ones that attacked the castle. Otherwise, the Queen would never have told us the things she did. Did she? Yeah. We were baffled too, at first. Figuring out why it happened. That's what we should do. So now, yeah, I'll do that. Uni. I had no idea that was how you felt. Right. Wait. I'm checking out early. It'll be tough, but keep your chins up. Why don't we ask somebody in the city? Is that right? And yet, lack of choice is enough to break a person. If I knew who they were or where I'd... According to Boliaris' data, we should be... If someone like you says it, then I don't doubt it's probably true. That voice! Condor? But just so everyone can live. You wanted approval, so you... Either way, I think it's clear at least part of the blame lies with us. Don't waste your time on petty tricks. Huh? He was kind of strange. Quiet, but I could feel something threatening in him. What happened? She just stopped. Let's remember him, rather... Both us! And Ethel's Colony 4! No, it wasn't! Won't she get into trouble because of you slipping out? Ethel, we've had a lot longer to get used to all this stuff, remember? Huh? So she wandered off again. What? Gondor! Well, okay. Then let's go and pay Mr. Salmon a visit. I know Manana was feeling a bit peckish, but she can't have eaten up the lot. Closing their eyes to what's in front of them. Earlier, you said it was fun. If you start feeling worse, just say, what in the spark is this?
That is, if I can master it.
I first met Chris on the day of a homecoming. Yeah. Thanks, Tyon. So that means I knew it. On your guard, guys. Gondor! You're all right! We can't go back to the colony. Mio, I became an Overseer because I wanted to know the meaning behind the smile. There shouldn't be any life in those bodies, but the motes still rose. Hey, Chris, tell me something. His smile was the real thing. There has to be. Lance, Uni, even if I'm alone. Ethel, you recognize him? Yield what? We'll take you up on that. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, if the world won't let us choose. It's a privilege we were lucky to obtain. As you know, I'm an Overseer. Mobius is. Not to worry. I probably should have asked before, but what even made you remember something from that long ago? It'd be reassuring to have you on board. You're very welcome to join.
But you create things.
What's this now? Sure. Well, if you ever find yourself having a hard time, we'll be there to help. We don't have to worry about Mio's lifespan anymore, but we can't just sit around. It's not changed one bit. If we could just dismantle those commando units, it would help lower the colony's capabilities. Okay then. Maybe we can't go back to the old days. But we can build something new. The Pharaonis. The one thing a colony needs, and there's no sign of it here. He made our lives their sustenance. I know you can't be at peace with this, so drop the act! Something just feels... off. Don't worry. I think I get it now. Who are they? Maybe Jansen and the others are doing this because of what she did. What could that mean? Yeah. Let's look for a place we can climb from. I'll take a look round here. But it's so... Believe us. You're now. it's the right path, but I can't answer that for you. Sparks! It's just a metal grate! Why can't I break it? Mobius. What even are they? Ethel! For now, I'd like to trust her. She was quite open with us this far. Huh? And? Similarly, we can now imbue the world with meaning or change it. We feel just the same, which is why we want to do as much as we possibly can to help. Huh? What? Maybe. Let's not worry about that for now. What should we do with her? We fight, and worst case, we surrender. Mr. Salmon, don't you worry. We'll get you your parts. Yes, you told us when we first met. How could we forget that, Your Majesty? The Mobius, too. And then he chose for himself. Well, in that case, to bring peace, and to set the world to rights. I don't know. But she certainly seems to be after something. Majesty, what is it that we must do? About killing the Now, I suppose. What card? What do you mean? Strange. Now of all times. We should get going. We've got some travelling ahead of us. They struggle, suffer, clawing their way through endless fog. Let's get to the base of the sword. Uni, that was not cool. I want you to apologise later. Who exactly are you?
Lucky 7 just isn't doing it for me.
For the longest time. Do you see? Time to go! Big breath, then jump! I think they were all content. Oh, thanks. Mr. Salmon. So, when the world is back to rights, then what? It'd mean that everyone in the colony wouldn't have to fight anymore. The Levnesses too. Ah, right. Yeah, I think so too, actually. It seems really, friendly, somehow. I had a friend. Surely he couldn't. Perhaps there's still time. All right. Can you tell us where Colony Zero is right now? I wanted to know why. Might be good to look around before we enter into any partnerships. Our memories and feelings, they define us. They dictate who we are. It sounds like you're not everyone's favourite person right now either. What's your goal? No. I can tell you. Well, let's just hope we don't have to fight. That's the ideal case. But you have, as well. Another me. Their eyes, right? Yes. You messed up royally. As long as we live, all we can do is fight on. You can tell. That's amazing. The periods when she disappeared must have been times when she acted as a Kavesi consul. I will. Yeah. And you? If it was so long ago, who's to say that someone didn't pick it up? My name's Noah. I'm worried about Moamba and the others. I think we'll go on alone. Final year? Liar! Ultimate vessel. Sure. And let you be free. And how's Common Nopon get his wings on this? The Orion Trail. That voice. Hold on to something! It's gonna be a rough ride! We weren't saying that either. Yeah, that looks good. Let's go. He's something like the head of all Mobius, or so it seemed. Did you find something? Just now. Those were Kavesi soldiers. Yeah. What the? That day, Guernica entrusted us with this power. His wishes won't be in vain as we march. Everyone needs to let off steam. It's all connected. I'm sure of it. Looks like we managed to lose them. Wow. That's great news. Do you think we can ask you to fight by our side again, then? What's this? Ethel! Hey, Monica. Ethel! That's a good tune. Yeah, Lance is right. We're all in this together. When you say you'll help us, we can just take you at your word. What is this place? I don't know why I still bother to check it anymore. Not like there'd be updates. Really? I've heard about them. 20 on the left. Maybe I'll pinch it as well. Perfect. We can test them out on the road. You know, it's not unheard of. It's not just about himself. You're more than this. Keep us shackled. But that has nothing to do with strength. In that case, she had long silver hair. Right. Anyway, getting out of these tunnels is the main priority. But let's keep an eye out for any ore along the way. Not as yet. If I knew who they were or where I'd... Oh, I guess No, I don't get it. Why are you doing this? Your Majesty's motherland. What kind of place could it have been? You know, you're the second one that's noticed this weapon. They'd have had to have migrated from their old territory. No, it's fine. Don't forget, asking you along was our idea. We were hoping we could ask you about someone. Guernica, in fact. Yes, of course. So maybe they're already... First, let's just try to scope it out. For now, let's see what Travis thinks. Promise. And if you dare denounce that common right, we will defy you! Right, candidate. What does it feel like? Are you sure you don't mind bringing us here? Depends how you look at it. That's appreciated, but... Of course, we can't just run around endlessly hunting for those marks. Those were all just coincidences! We know different! And what's wrong with that? Let's go help! I was just thinking. Petulia Bay? It's that way. When things are settled, we'll let Colony 4 know. Very cautious of you. You just messed up! Yes. It's ours. You expecting applause? Sparks. How could they have ended up this way? Remember? Is this? Oddly, it hasn't been happening. Origin. Reveal yourself! And to rescue you from your sorrow! Hey guys, could I have a moment? The moon. I think we'll be able to manage, as long as we're careful. When you apply, we could just remove their reason for fighting you. Wow, ouch. There might be more monsters. We better keep an eye out. Noted. But even if we do have to fight, it'd have to be outside of the colony. N. But now they get to speak to their real queen. Thanks a lot. Things are looking up. How did I know it would come to this? When did we unlock a feature like this? I know, but it's the only way. Who's there? We can't afford to overlook anything that might help us later. Tyon, are you okay?
The trial. It's tomorrow.
Still, he left us a parting gift. And it's not just any melody. You really don't know. Don't you understand anything? You know him. You look unwell. Oh no! Yeah! From everything you've told us, I can see how serious you are. You're Gondor. I figured that's what the smile said. Mio. To me, it was like a pillar of husks. We're gonna need an answer soon. With the way it ended. Wow. That fast, huh? What are we even talking about? That's not true.
Enough of that!
No time to daydream. We have to hurry. He's really that good. Yeah? 10 in the middle. We take everything as it comes. Yes, we heard you. I'm just being polite. Well, Melia, you are needed in this world. Since it's a Pharaonis, it'll doubtless have a bunch of people enslaved to a flame clock. Right. Let's head out as soon as we're ready. Right. We're still not out of these tunnels. Keep your guards up, everyone. Sneaking into Agnes Castle, huh? You monster! No. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that what you'd want for a legacy? Good idea. Well, better get to it. I mean, sure, it could have been intuition on Ethel's part. The area will be under strict guard. But downslope, we could go via the forest. And now, Right. No argument there. In the sea? I guess riding a Levnis meant they avoided any serious injuries.
Mind if I change the name?
But it's not like we don't have a retreat. Huh? Well, I suppose so, but absolutely. You mean the cards in the iris? It's gone! Hey, you owe us one. Okay then, we humbly beg your grace, your majesty, or was that respectfully? And these things will make Manana's cooking even better. A Mobius with my face. Talk to him again. I think it'll go better this time. And make sure we don't get spotted. Ready? They're the same. Are they really? Seen it before, Mio. Did you run into an issue? As is the future. Doesn't seem to be anything here either. But the origin metal readout is real. It's definitely here. We fought so hard for this. We're not giving it up. Not ever! Maybe that's a bad way to put it. They're hiding in the smoke! I knew it. Chris. Kamaravi. I can explain. Thank you. So he didn't actually remember. But who thinks about what's best for you? We need to keep moving. Head to the target. I hear a fair few colonies are lacking ether. So we should live. Together. You're sure of this? Really? Not good. At this rate, what you've become is regret itself. Ashira, shouldn't we? We want to know where we can find a spa. If there's 4 of them, then you can... For now. That's why she left everything to Mio. We got you. That leaves only him. The only difference was, looking back at where we came from, that could be a really valuable experience. Well, no reason. It is her. Huh. You mean, take back the world from Mobius? Here. Maybe it is. Remember what Issa told us? Melia. Thank you. Yep. That's the plan. Yeah. Okay then, guys. Let's do this. Why are we fighting each other? It's so pointless. I'm trying to tell you! You know this from M. Not good. The battle's already started. All right. We'll help you out. Content with the path I've chosen to follow. People on opposite sides, working together. The world, our enemy. Guys! Weapons ready! So why on Ionios would she start involving herself now? If death is a lie in this world, it's just a passing thought. For a chance to live on. Will do. I think the shape might not matter so much. The ether being obtained there is then delivered into the castle through a freight entrance. Yes. I mean... What? My blade! Let's go, Mio. Ashira? What's up? I wouldn't say emotional, per se. What? No! This isn't me! A certain Nopon asked us to give this to you. Even so, we were sworn enemies once. And yet, we all share the will to live in the now. Shh! That's where we'll find the ether mine and freight entrance I mentioned. X.
It's not out of choice, I just can't.
After what happened to those mountains, the Ansels must have tried to take shelter beneath the Great Falls. That's fine. Thank you. Just who decided that this was how it should be? The Sword of the End. It is. You can go in and try to save them by yourself.
Right?
About what? It even wakes you up somehow. Sometimes you don't notice something's awry until after that effect has manifested itself. I've seen all kinds of death. In the same situation. I'll be sure to ask them. But maybe not right now. So instead of going off our separate ways, I need to know. They look the same as his. Those soldiers' flame clocks. They might be getting low. Ethel! Is it here? I can say with certainty that's a good outcome. That's the only thing I'm certain of, actually. maybe it's just as Uni said. It's pretty unusual for a commander to be an instructor as well, though. Tell me! How could you murder the city's people? That's what's hitting us! Well, now we know. I didn't have time. I think I'm starting to get the picture. I think most people feel the same. Mio, would you mind talking to this commander of yours, Teach? Walking together. Eventually choosing who you really are. Got it. You have my word. They're not just regular soldiers. Pardon? Why, Chris? Right, let's go. Is that Gondor? Sometimes when Melia smiles, I see sadness in her eyes. What are those? We could help introduce you and Valdi too. They outflanked us! What lies beyond death that Mobius fear it so? Bound by their blood.
Yeah, I'm used to doing it.
What do you mean? Sharing supplies? Why would they do that? And since she's not saying, there's a reason, right? And the ones left behind. That's true. Okay, you're on the team, Triton. I suppose she wanted to share it with you. The memory. It isn't the end. We're both in very different positions now. To live in a future over which you lay no claim! Yeah. Is that it? Huh? I'm not sure why. As important to me as Lance and Uni or Yoran. We'll try. Someday I'd like to play my own melodies. Not just the same old music that I learned in training. All right. I've had glimpses when we interlink. Yeah, and we better hurry. And then we met again. Just look. They're having so much fun. Mio! It's feelings! And you? It doesn't give us the choice to smile. Let's do a sweep. It's unfortunate. Sounds like my memory isn't all that. Of course. Lance. In Kevez, after a homecoming. Don't worry. We'll pick a really good selection this time. Just you wait. But you can't just judge someone in the heat of the moment. Could they really do that? They're using terrain to cover their approach, am I right? Yeah. Have you given in? Hey, Kite. Or get them to surrender. Yeah. And we'll hold the line here. Whatever it takes. What we leave when we're gone. Just like N. Sounds rough. And yet, she had hopes for the future. Takes you back. You mean you know what this is? Does this face really look smug to you? Are you not feeling 100%?
No, it's not.
At this point, I suppose, it just panned out this way. We can't waste a single day. If you think you're satisfied being this way, you're lying to no one but yourself. Mio too. What is this place? And is that a cradle? In the eyes of the world at large, we're outlaws now. Yours seems to be the only one not logged. That's right. And when there's something missing, it always has a knock-on impact somewhere else. Life and death. So, we thought you'd probably understand him better than anyone else.
No, I'm not.
But not you. Right. There should be some untended land not far from the colony. Let's survive. A consul! However, only as our absolute last resort. I know you see us as enemies. Huh? Silver rank? What? Really? And Mio? Teach? Guernica Vandam. Right. Well, I'll try talking to Monica then. We stand a better chance if we all work together. Not at all. Maybe. There were Kavesi troops looking for you. You think it was an intruder? Are you Ouroboros too? Though I already feel like I know you. Let's do that. Sourcing ingredients and growing crops. You'd call doing those things a struggle, wouldn't you? Yeah, I definitely hesitate. You haven't changed at all. Lance is right, though. No, I don't think they've spotted us just yet. She's interesting, isn't she? Huh? Please don't belittle yourself, Xion. Oh, the transmission pattern's different. What are you doing over this way? I know for sure it'll reach her! Like they were putting us in charge. Just one. We have good reason to meet with them.
And I'm afraid of what we might...
I know that voice. Below. And we're afforded so little. Regret owns you. But then, she was imprisoned in Origin for so long. Behind the castle, there's an ether deposit being mined, in an area facing a lake. We have to get through! Our goal is here. Underneath the world? How is that possible? That's exactly right. That's it. That you can't just look at one aspect of the whole. I think that's how it is with Colony 30. Time to head back. It's such a basic fact. So why haven't we realized it before? I should have known. Enemy presence should be lower around there. Then we move to the main housing. Wait. You think so? We won't allow you to have your way anymore. This ends here. No time to think. Though 10 years is a mere glimpse, we now know the importance of true choice. What's up, Boliaris? We now know his power is vast, far greater than any of the others in Mobius. Look, we're friends now. Nothing wrong with asking your friends for help. You're right. It is the same. You want that as your legacy. You're really okay with that. Tell me, what about M then? This Miyabi, she clearly means a lot to you then. Uni, that's too far. Even for you. What happened? Yoren! Just how could you possibly think like that? Wait, please! Before we do, we should escort these guys somewhere safe. Concept? That's not going to change. How can you tell? There's a Feronis here. Hey, I trust you. I knew you'd make it in time. Probably. Xion! Well, I didn't exactly have time to ponder it. Hold on, let's not get heated, Gondor. It does make a lot of sense, what he's saying. Chris, just who are you? All the more reason to get you out of this predicament. Thank you. A world without choice. That's wrong. Of course there was. Consul G. The same Consul G that we took down. You're not going back! What do you two think? I am. The subject seems so huge I can scarcely begin to imagine it. To sacrifice so many lives to achieve it, it's not... It can't be right. Me. Look. This melody. What? We got it! We want to work with you, Ethel. Nah, all good. We'll say I believe you. Me from the past. What's wrong?
Morning, Jorn.
And not just him. Yoren, too. It's funny. Just looking at these guys. It puts your mind at ease. Right. Let's move. Not far now. All right. It looks like we've got one more objective to add to the list. Chris! Feelings. Huh? That's us. Okay, guys. Take out the guards. Huh? So that's why. How about we go here? What is this sensation?
I worry I'll end up being a burden.
If we make it through here and get to the main housing, it'll land us in front of the Annihilator. Xion, I want you to understand the things we've seen. The truth about the flame clocks. Huh, I see. Well, all the more reason for us to cheer her on. It felt just the same as ours. You think you're the reason for that, do you? Conspired with Kevez, sacrificed all those lives! I think about it all the time. Finding value. The people of Colony Tau have been fighting just to survive day to day. How's the engine doing? It's fine, Boliaris. We do have an obligation here. What's wrong? What the Queen said about the key that we hold. This is harder than I expected. Wait! Riku! Manana! It's not Kavesi. Definitely not Agnian either. Does the soil not drain properly? Or was it something else? Then we will. We'll make it high priority. It does sound bad. Work it out. Yeah, if it comes to that. I understand. We won't let you down. And we owe her our lives. We're sitting bunnets out here. In there we can take cover from the volleys. Mio! Yeah, we will. No matter what happens, you fight to keep everyone alive. But soldiers' wills and skills, on the other hand.
Huh?
Chris, when he played his Officer song, he conveyed his wish to me. Tyon, you told us before that our consoles were actually the same. She looks quite distinctive. Someone on Centrillo Parade should have noticed her. You're... What's that? Hold that thought, Lance. Something's not right here. A Chris original? Yeah. Yeah. Mio. Sounds good. You mean we could always smash Colony 30's flame clock? I guess I was just thinking about your homecoming. It made me feel a little sad. Silvercoat Ethel, we want to formally thank you for your courage. We'll keep that in mind. Roger. And that's it. That's all it would take for you to never fight with us again. Huh? It really sounds like it would help to have some numbers on your side, no? Tell us about them. I owe it to this. Actually, we didn't lend a hand just so you'd give us something in return. Now you are too. That's it. That's your verdict then. Just don't kill them. And because of that, we made friends with former enemies. If you're going to insist, do we need anything, guys? So where's Colony 5? And nothing can change that fact. With me so far? That was our intent from the start. You needn't worry on that count. I wouldn't be surprised. We came here for you. Ethel? Unusual. They might be stretched thin. What about yours? Malia must have had her share of hardship to talk about these things in such depth. We better get there quick. I wished time would stop. Really? Monica? Yeah, like a log. Chris! Come out! Then why? We just, what are you... Maybe we could take her to Centrillo Parade. There's plenty of people around there. Don't tell us you want to keep it secret after all we've been through. This is the place where we were born. We'll back you up! Lance, are you being serious? But back then, you helped us. You saved us. You risked your life. No idea. We better take a look. I want to know, why were we entrusted with these powers? What did he mean by the real enemy? Yeah, I agree with Tyon. We can stick it out. Agreed. It'd be nice not to get wrapped up in any more scuffles. It's what? Not because we're looking for your acceptance. On that day, weren't you smiling? Hurry! We can. I wanted time to stand still. Uni, all of us. We're hope. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be what did this colony in. A feather? But what kind? Something's not right here. The will of the wielder. To them, it's as basic as breathing. How could one ever choose between them? Are you really sure? In other words, we don't know enough yet to conclude that the culprit was a Pharaon, right? I just want to cut this world free from Mobius. But there's just no running away from it. We can handle this, no problem. You're... It could be from that. When that hour is upon me, I want to look back and smile. I'm sorry. Maybe we shouldn't have come. Not because you are our queen. Are you okay? Ethel, you think it's Shania? We have made some distance, but we're still in the colony's search zone. It came from over there. Let's hurry. Do you think they'll be up to scratch when we've completed these maneuvers, Teach? You really didn't have to. Who is this guy? That's wrong! You can't use the Offseers! Oh, yeah? Yoran! Oh, and this is my passion. Let's break it down. As I see it, you have two options here. You had me fooled. Right. No heroics this time. How many times are we going to have to do this? Poor Clod. You don't understand anything. Gondor does have a point. It might be better for us to shelve the speculation and just start looking. Is something the matter? Anything we could help with? Look here. In the reserve area, there's a maintenance hatch that leads directly to the outer wall. I'm sorry. These three, Lance, Uni, and Riku, are my long-term friends. Monica, can we talk? Content? Why, En? Why do you keep punishing yourself like this? Cloaking activated. No issues yet. And that's why you're here now. But, I mean, even though they were longing for eternity, so those people from before. Me so? Something I miss. Yeah. Boliaris. The castle plans. Can you share them? Ashira? What will you do? Right. Just like on the map. Xeon. It's like a natural instinct. No! What? You know, I hadn't really given it much thought up until you mentioned it. But, right? I was so surprised to see that from Riku and Manana. Lance? Yeah. At the homecoming, I think. The day of homecoming. In Colony 14. You surprised me. The others looked so happy. I'm going. For sure. They're not even conscious of the whole notion of killing.